Hey, how about a nice game of internet marketing? But before you jump on board too quickly, remember now, internet marketing doesn't have any clear boundaries. The other thing, it doesn't have marked off playing fields like some other games, and it has a lot more than one set of rules. Are you sure you still want to play? All right. Internet marketing is a moving target. It's evolving at the speed of technology, and it's as complex as the desires and purposes of internet surfers. Oh, brother. Just what is it anyway? Well, the Wikipedia definition is the marketing of products or service over the internet, but it seems that's pretty broad, don't you think? So, for our purposes, the definition is internet marketing. It's the business of selling products by using marketing strategies and technologies to attract subscribers, build relationships with those subscribers, and introduce products which have value to those subscribers over time. So here's a few assumptions. One, the purpose of the game is to make money. Two, money is earned when someone other than yourself makes a purchase. Three, profit is made when for a defined period of time income exceeds outgo, and you've won the game when you attain your goal. How about a 30,000 foot view of internet marketing? Well, first, the internet marketer decides to get into the game. And then the internet marketer decides to whom he or she is going to be marketing. And then the internet marketer discovers what potential market wants and needs and is willing to purchase. So the people in your potential market, what do they want, what do they need, and what are they willing to take their wallet out of their pocket for? And next, the internet marketer creates or finds a product to meet the needs and wants or to solve the problem. And then the internet marketer attracts potential market to his or her particular product. So attraction of the potential people in this market to your particular product. And last, the customer purchases the product. So quickly again, you get in the game, you decide who you're going to market to, and that's your niche. That's an important aspect of this. And then what are people wanting and needing in that particular niche, and what are they willing to pay for? And then you make your own product, or you decide to market someone else's product. You're going to be an affiliate marketer that is going to meet the needs and wants you've identified or solve the problems you've identified. And then you attract the people in that market, in that niche, to your particular product, and then the customer purchases the product, or at least some percentage of them do. So that's the 30,000 foot view. And I got some questions for you now. Question one, so to whom are you selling? Well, that means what's your niche? The people in your niche are the people you'll be selling to. You're going to be selling to someone who has a problem to solve, or who has a particular want or need to fulfill, and who is ready to pay money for a solution, and is aware of your solution and believes your solution has particular value to them. Question two, so what exactly are you selling? Well, solutions, but I don't know, not really. Actually, it's the benefits of the solutions once they're put into effect. And I'll give you an example of that. If I've got itchy skin and I go to the pharmacy and I buy a product that promises to ease the itch, it's not that product I'm buying. It's the promise that the product gives me that it will ease the itch. And really what I bought is when I get home and I put that cream on my arm, the itch subsides and I say, ah, and that's really what I bought when I was at the pharmacy. So the product or service that can be things like ebooks, reports, software, step-by-step methodology, training, coaching, the list goes on and on. So how are you going to attract customers? Well, so many possibilities and so little time. It's not funny. I have this acronym here, TDMC. It's too dang many choices, and it's true. It's no wonder that most new internet marketers get flustered, frustrated, and confused. See that little guy? Yeah. All right. How will you attract customers? Well, all solutions cost something. That's important. You'll hear things like free methods of getting traffic. That's the idea. You want to get traffic, so there's free methods. No, there's not. Free solutions cost time. Paid solutions, of course, cost money. There's a duh somewhere in there. Article marketing, video marketing, these are all methods to attract customers, to attract traffic. Blogging, search engine optimization, SEO, joint ventures, ad swaps, pay-per-click. Again, this list goes on and on and on. I haven't even gotten into social media. Too dang many choices. So how do you win in this game? Well, first of all, pick a niche and stick with it. Pick one method of driving traffic and stick with it until it's mastered. I hope you're seeing a trend here. Then pick another method and stick with that until that one is mastered. Remember, focus. Focus on one thing at a time using discipline until you have good results. There's no greater problem for brand new internet marketers than this syndrome of going from one thing to another, listening to one voice, not completely taking the advice you hear, then listening to another voice that's got different advice, not completely taking that, then listening to another voice. It's like you're, I don't know, a pool ball on the pool table, and you're careening around the table with no direction, no focus, and no discipline. That's the biggest problem that you have to face. You must have discipline. You must pick something and stick with it until you master it. So, in conclusion, 1. The game of internet marketing is not easy to learn, and it's not easy to master. I hope you weren't hoping for a get-rich-quick deal. It ain't there. There is no get-rich-quick when you're talking about internet marketing. It's hard work. It's hard to learn. Now, that's not all bad news, however. The game can be won. There are millionaires that have been made, and there are people who are continuing to become millionaires using the disciplines, the skills of internet marketing. Focus. That's the key, gaining mastery to one skill at a time. So, get on with the game. Hey, and here's to your great success. I'm Paul Trapp. Thanks for listening in.